Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Illuminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection, technology gain times 4 and 5. I thought I'd let that video sit for a while, so let it sink in, exactly showing people exactly, how powerful that technology is and how we can have that screen sitting out there in the evening hours at 16 feet back. That screen was actually sitting 16 feet back away from the porch, and also too you can see where I actually walked around the screen, did an angle gain outside on the screen, and also too we've done this demonstration on 1100 lumens at 12 feet back. Now I know there's no way in the world that challenge is ever going to be met due to the fact that majority of most of the screens we see indoors pretty much have a problem with even the ambient light I use in this environment, so we know there's no way in the world that was going to pass either way. Now, in our demonstrations, we don't use high power projectors. There's no 1080p or 4K. From time to time, I do have one 1080p projector from time to time. I'll show you with the 1080p what you're losing when it comes to contrast, because that projector does have a 12,000 to 1. But other than that, our main projectors, main videos are not on 1080p or 4K projectors. This is my collection of projectors over here I use in my demonstrations. None of these projectors are 1080p or 4K. So just to show you that, the screen has to do all the work on top of that. And even if we use projectors of higher caliber lumens, to show you that even with a higher lumen projector, you're still not going to get what you think you're going to get. So this time, with the bare silver screen, I made a darker screen paint. Usually we have a lighter one, but I did a much darker one just to show you, even if you go with a dark gray screen, you're still not going to achieve contrast. That's what a lot of people miss out. They think about they don't need contrast. And keep in mind, I'm pretty old, so I'm around 50 years old. In my era where I came up, tubes, those of you remember, TV tubes were gray. They weren't black, they were gray. So keep in mind, contrast really wasn't all that great, you know what I mean? But then again, you probably really didn't notice it, you know what I mean? Until actually people started designing black LCD screens. But gradually, technology changed over to black screens. Now, tell me, if you walk in someone's house and you see a gray tube, you start chuckling and laughing because you know it's an old TV, because the new screens don't use gray, they use black. And that's why black is better, because it produces a much better contrast, much better color pop. And like I said, OLED would not have done the research and spent the money for a black tube or black screen, sorry, black LCD screen, if they felt that it wasn't necessary. Alright, also too, a mental note. Just pull a mental note. The next time you want to display one of our items, keep in mind that our 2-quart containers of the Supreme 7 do not have black tops. They have white tops. The only ones that have black tops are the 1 quarts. Alright, just want to put that out there. A little mental note for somebody. Alright, so we're going to move on from there. We're using our NEC projector. This is a 3700 lumens. This is an NP1150. Look it up. Projector is around 600 to 1 contrast. Just to show you that you don't have to spend a lot of money for the bells and whistles. Usually people spend a lot of money for contrast because they figure you're going to see it on the screen and you're just not going to see it. So we're going to remove this, what's blocking our projector. We're going to do a dark contrast demonstration. My projector is probably about a good 10 feet back from the screen, right? Fully lit environment. And no, we are not going to turn out the lights. This is an ambient light projection demonstration just to show you exactly. I think my sound bar, let me go over here and check my sound bar for a minute, because it's supposed to be on. It's supposed to have some sound coming through here. Oh, it's on Bluetooth mode, that's why. There we go. We're sitting over in Bluetooth mode. I was like, wait a minute, why am I got no sound coming out of that? It was in Bluetooth mode. So just to show you, even with a dark gray screen, you're not going to be able to achieve contrast. Now keep in mind, I've done this demonstration on a Dark Star 9, an Elite Dark Star 9, Prime Vision. Alright, so if a Prime Vision is not going to give you that contrast the same as a black screen, what makes you think a dark gray screen paint is going to be able to do it? I want to go back to the part with the Voxer, just to show you. Now, in order for this dark gray screen, in order to be to pull up a proper, it's still not going to be a contrast. A somewhat contrast color, you're going to have to be in the dark. And that's why, like I said, when we put that challenge out there, we knew no one was going to be able to meet that challenge. The only way a screen has ability, a light gray screen or a white gray screen, even a gray screen, has ability to be able to show off any form of even good color or color pop or whatever, it has to be in the dark. Now you see the difference here? Look at the gray screen here and look at the black screen here. Look at the color pop. Now that's what you're getting when you're dealing with a gray screen. Doesn't matter how dark it is, you're just not going to get that color pop like a black screen can perform. And keep in mind, our screens have some of the highest white levels. So you can get an idea of what you're really missing. So let's come over here. Got another demonstration set up. Now my projector has a lens shift capability, so we're just going to move the screen over just a little bit to the side just to show you. Push it all the way to the gray just to show you what you're getting off the gray screen, and then we'll move it back over onto our screen. Now you see the detail here and the detail here. This is a 720p projector I'm using. You can see the water moving. Let me zoom up. So you can see the water moving here. See how you see the detail in here on a black screen versus a dark gray screen. See the detail there? Now I'm just going to have a little fun. Let's humor everybody in the room. Or not in the room, I'm the only one here, but let's humor everybody. Let's take our lights out so I can show you why you're going to be sitting in the dark. That's why when you watch the demonstrations, the biggest red flag you're going to see is they're going to start knocking out lights left and right because they have to. They have no choice. That screen is not going to be able to produce an image in a well-lit environment. Alright, so let's go back. Hopefully we don't trip over anything here. And there you go. Now, even with the lights out, it has somewhat of a decent picture. But let's zoom in and show you what we got here. See the black screen right here? See the detail? Even with the lights out, you're not getting true contrast. You're just not going to get it. And here we got the lights out. Somebody has to turn the lights out? Well, here you go. Lights are out. You want me to zoom up? I got a 60mm zoom on this camera. I can zoom up as close as you want to get, and I can show you where you're just not going to get it. You're not going to achieve it. Now, all I got to do is turn on one light. That's it. You got one light in the room. Now let's come over here and let's start putting our lights back on. Just want to show you that. And that's not even a Starfield demonstration. Not even a Starfield demonstration. It's just to show you what you're losing. And now mind you, my projector is an old projector. My projector was manufactured, I think, in 2009. They stopped making it in 2011 or 2012. Somewhere around that time they stopped making it. So it doesn't have all the bells and whistles of some of these expensive projectors out here on the market. It just doesn't. You know, it has a 600:1. I think 600:1 contrast. That's it. That's all it has. Alright, we're going to come over here. We're going to grab another demonstration. Another contrast demonstration. Just to make sure I got all my lights on in here. There we go. That's why I said when they're doing demonstrations on a dark gray screen or a light screen or a white screen, they're going to use bright colors. They're never going to do contrast. If they do contrast, all the lights will be out. All the lights will have to be out in the environment. Can't do a demonstration like this in a fully lit environment. Now, if they had our technology next to it, our real technology, not fake, our real technology next to it, you would see the difference. And I'll be doing the same exact demonstration on Facebook Live. We'll be doing a similar demonstration on Facebook Live. All my videos are backed up on Facebook Live. And people spend so much money for a projector because do you think if you go out and you spend a projector from Optima and it has a 20,000 to 1 contrast, do you think they're going to give you that option for free? You will pay for that. In that projector, you will pay for it. So what are you really getting? Let's go do the famous star field. I like this famous star field just to show you. Now, just in case if my time runs out here, I'm Kenneth Bird from Illuminous 4K Screen Paint using ambient light projection, technology gain times 4, 5, and 7. Just showing you that even with a dark gray screen, even with a light gray screen or white screen, you're just not going to be to achieve contrast. It's just not going to happen. This is what makes a black screen far more superior than a gray screen. I can just walk right into the portal. Oh, well, wait, let's back it up for a minute. Let's just show you the white levels too. We're going to show you some bright colors. I always show bright colors. Let's show off those bright colors. So let's see if we can get one of our demonstrations here. Show off some bright colors. Now you see how the greens are darker here, but they're faded here. Look at the reds. We'll zoom up on the reds. Let's see the reds real quick. Let me see if I can pause it just about right there. A little bit more over. You see how beautiful the color is? Look at the leaf. Look how faded the leaf looks right here. And look how dark and rich it looks there. See right there? Let's show you what you're really getting. Now when it comes to our technology, our technology has the ability to produce high white levels. You know, people sometimes will say, okay, I don't want to go near a black screen because a black screen is not going to be to produce high enough white levels. We proved it time and time again. We've taken black paint, put it right next to our screen, and was able to produce amazing, amazing high white levels. We can do a lights out demonstration. And this one. This is easy for me. And we're going to do the same. We're going to do a demonstration tomorrow. If I got time. If I don't have time, I'll have to do it. Oh, by the way, for those of you who want to know, the screen in the middle is a Supreme 7 roll-on. For those of you who want to know, I forgot to add that in there, if I don't add that or not. But that's a Supreme 7 roll-on. Now, because a black screen is supposed to have like really dingy dark colors, and like I said, you've seen it for yourself. We can produce our Supreme 7 produces high white levels and black levels at the same time. Somebody's calling me. I'm in the middle of a video. I had to put them on speaker just to let them. I was in the middle of a video and they keep calling back. I'm in the middle of a video. I have to call you back. I just called, said twice. I was in the middle of a video. A friend of mine called back twice. But I just want to show you lights out. Alright? And just to show you what you're getting from our technology. Now let's go over to contrast. Just to show you that the only way that screen is going to be able to pull up a somewhat close enough image to our black technology, you have to be in the dark. Like I said, if I put one light on, there you go. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I have to go. I'm Kenneth Bird from Illuminous 4K Screen Paint using ambient light rejection, technology gain times 4, 5, and 7. Just showing you why a black screen is far more better than a gray screen on just about every level. And like I said, any gray screen or black screen out there, you want to prove yourself different, then all you have to do is just do a contrast demonstration, either outside or inside. I say outside, put a lot of ambient light hitting the screen, and you will see the difference that, like I said, in a lot of those demonstrations, those dark gray screens or white screens have to be in dark environments, even just to do contrast. They have to use bright colors in order to make the screen look amazing. The only way that screen is going to be to produce a image, a contrast image, it's going to have to be in the dark. There's no way in the world that screen is going to pull up a contrast image in a well-lit environment. It's just not going to happen. I'll let it go for a minute. Let's zoom out. So you can see for yourself. See? So some people think they're seeing black. Here and here you think you're seeing black, but you're not actually seeing black. You're actually seeing gray, a light gray. Now, a true black screen, when you turn the lights on, it's not going to wash out. Alright, gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.